Okay. So let us start our class. It is Unit 2, Lesson 1, Land Biomes, right?
Yes.
What is a biome? I told it is a region of Earth where the climate determines the type of plants that live there. Is it only type of plants, girls? Are we only talking about plants in the biome?
Miss,
We are talking about all. We're talking
Miss, your voice is lagging.
Okay, wait. Fazan, give me that mobile.
Voice is lagging.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
really,
will
voice
connect
is
it to the other connection. Wait a second.
lagging.
All right, sure. It will be okay now. Girls, how about other classes? Did Noor come to the class or no?
No.
What happened? I don't know. Anyway, so I was saying you, for biome, it's not only about plants. We also need to know that we are talking about type of animals there. Like example, I told you, polar bear is for Antarctica or for tundra and taiga. The type of plants in a biome determines the type of animals that live there. First of all, plants we are talking about. Then according to plants, we decide that what kind of animals they live there. Deserts, grassland, tundra, taiga, temperature, and tropical forest. Okay? What all we studied? Deserts. I told you that. The grasslands, tundra, taiga, temperature forests, and tropical forests. This is all are with T except the desert. Even this grassland, we have temperature grassland and tropical grassland. We have in forest, we have temperature forest and tropical rainforest. You remember I told you rainforest. And tundra, taiga. Okay, now question for Dana. Is she here? Is she here?
Yes. Dana? Yes.
Tundra and taiga. What kind of climate is there? Tundra and taiga. What
Dry?
climate do you find in tundra and taiga? Is it cold or is it hot? Yesterday I have explained you this.
Tundra? Hot. Cold.
Very cold. It is extreme cold conditions. Now, what makes one biome different from another? Can you read it? Is Majdulin here? Come on, Majdulin, is she here?
No. No.
Okay, Miral, can you read this?
I want to read. I want to read. What I want to read.
What?
Let us start with Miral because she doesn't participate much. I want her to read and then I can give chance to Zishan.
One biome. What makes one biome different from another? Climate is the main biotic factor that characterizes a biome.
Biome, yes.
Climate
Climate.
Climate describes the long-term patterns of temperature and
Precipitation means rainfall. It actually describes what does climate means. It tells you about the temperature, but it's not for the small time. Like example, in Jeddah, what is the temperature? Mostly it is high temperature. And what is that precipitation rainfall? Almost like no rainfall in a year. Very, very, very little rainfall we have. We don't have 1 month which continue, daily it rains, never like that because it is a desert. Now, the position of a biome on Earth affects its climate. For example, Biomes, I told you yesterday, biomes, those are very close to equator. Equator, those are hot and dry. They're warmer climates, those closer to the equator, and we are closer to the equator. So we have warmer climates. And those that are far from the equator or near to the North Pole and the South Pole, those have cold climates. Okay?
Okay.
Now, going to the next page. This is what you have seen in your book yesterday. We have different colors, which shows you like green is tropical rainforest, tundra and taiga with purple and light blue. That means it is very cold. Desert, it is yellow desert, it's yellow. So by this way, they can distribute or they can differentiate between different kind of biomes. Now, coming to next. Yes, Zishan, you can read now.
What makes one biome different from another? Other abiotic factors that characterize a biome include soil type, amount of sunlight, and amount of water available. Abiotic factors affect which organisms can live in a biome.
What is it talking about? Is it talking about what are the different abiotic factors? Because biotic factors, we see the plants and we see the animals. What are the different abiotic factors? That means soil type, amount of sunlight, what they receive, and amount of water available. Like example, in desert, do we have enough water? No, we don't have it. We get amount of sunlight. Yes, we get enough amount of sunlight. How is the soil type in the desert? How is the sand, girls? In the desert, how do you see the sand? Do you get that perfect sandy soil? It's called a sandy soil. Now, abiotic factors affect which organisms can live in a biome. Because when we see amount of sunlight, we see amount of water, we check the soil type, and then we decide. We can easily decide that which kind of plant can exist. Can cactus plant exist in tundra or taiga? In the
No.
no. Even yesterday, I spoke about cactus plant, how it becomes and how it stores water inside that.
Yes.
Coming to adaptation features. Adaptations are features that allow organisms to survive and reproduce. Plants and animals that live in a biome have adaptations to its unique condition. Judy, can you read the third point?
For example, animals in biomes that are cold all year often grow thick fur coats. Plants in biomes with seasonal temperature change lose their leaves and become intact in winter.
So example, animals in biomes that are cold all year often, like example, bear, they have a thick fur coat. They have very thick hair, which makes them feel warmer. Okay, plants in biomes with seasonal temperature changes lose their leaves. You know, like country like Asian countries, some of the countries, they have different seasons. So that's why the plants will lose the leaves in the spring season. According to the condition, the plant will respond. Okay, they will adapt. The adaptations occurs and become inactive in winter. Even we say that, what do you say, when the animal it sleeps, we say that it is under what? Sometimes they sleep in the whole winter and they get awake in the summer season. So even that that comes under adaptations. Before I start, how are ecosystem related to biomes? I will show you the video here.
trip in the Sonoran Desert. I saw forest is a biome is a there are many
Did we watch that yesterday?
you've
Did we watch this yesterday?
there are many types of biomes,
No.
including tundra, taiga, temperate deciduous forest, desert, tropical grasslands, rainforests, and temperate grasslands. Click the highlighted areas to see where each type of biome is located on Earth. Tropical grasslands have a wet and a dry season, with temperatures that may be fairly constant year-round. The soil in this biome provides some nutrients to plants, which are mainly grasses and a few trees. Temperate grassland is found on plains in temperate regions of the world. These grasslands have moderate precipitation, hot summers, and cold winters. The dominant plants in temperate grasslands are species of tall and short grasses. Grazing animals such as buffalo and pronghorn live in this biome. There are both tropical and temperate rainforests. Tropical rainforests are the wettest land biomes on the planet, with frequent rain throughout the year. They are generally warm rather than hot all year long. Temperate rainforests are cooler with distinct seasons. Temperate rainforest biomes exist in a few small areas between tropical and polar latitudes. Deciduous trees are trees that lose their leaves every autumn. Temperate deciduous forests are known for warm summers and cool or cold winters. Plants there include trees such as birch, maple, and oak species, as well as many types of small flowering plants and shrubs. Desert biomes have the hottest daytime temperatures of any biome and are very dry. Deserts are known for having extreme temperature changes from day to night, although average temperatures may be fairly constant year-round. The plants that live in deserts are mainly low shrubs, cacti, and a few trees that can survive long periods without rain. Taiga is known for having short, warm summers that can be rainy and long, cold winters that are very dry. The plants that grow in taiga are mainly several types of coniferous trees. These are cone-bearing trees that usually have needle-like leaves. Tundra is the coldest of the biomes, and it is very dry. Most of it is covered by
At least this, girls, everyone, please listen to me, because this is very important. Even in grade 10, grade 9, before, when I was teaching grade 10 students in different school, I remember I taught them about tundra and taiga. So you need to know in these biomes that tundra has extremely, like in the whole world or whole earth globe, where is the coldest biome, or which is the coldest biome? You must know it is tundra. Tundra has extremely long cold winters and few plants.
permafrost, which is a combination of frozen water and soil. The surface of the permafrost is frozen for most of the year. This makes tundra soil practically unusable by plants. The plants that do grow in tundra are very small and low to the ground. You've seen that different living and
So you need to answer this. What are some factors that determine a biome? The answer can be many. What are the some factors? Is it type of climate? Is it day-to-day weather pattern? Type of soil, or plants and animal that live there? Now tell me.
Of climate and area.
Okay, yes, very good.
that's right.
Is it weather
Climate is
pattern?
an abiotic factor that determines
No.
a biome.
No. Type of soil?
Yes.
Nice work. Soil is an abiotic factor that makes one biome different from another.
And how about plants and animals?
Yes.
That's correct. These are biotic factors that help determine a biome. You got it. The characteristics that make one biome different from another include climate, the type of soil, and the plants and animals that live there. Day-to-day weather patterns are related to climate, but they don't determine biome characteristics.
Okay, girls.
Yes.
So, did you understand what are different kind of biomes and how do they differ
Yes.
from each other? What are the main characters? What are the main factors that make them different from one another?
Yeah.
So this is how I will finish my class for today, girls. I'll finish it a little early now.